Some days are missing for Independence Days. An amusement park will be celebrating this nation's birthday with enthusiasm in America. Orlando is full of exciting ways to make the Independence Days fun and unforgettable. The people in Orlando in July 4 like to do is going to parties. Most are pool parties because it's summer. They make barbecues or go to festival and finally see the fireworks. Orlando, Florida is one of the most important tourist destinations in the world, with a large number of parks and much more enjoyed throughout the area. Also, any time of the year is a good time to visit. The celebration of 4th of July in Orlando make it a memorable trip. When you think about 4th of July in the United States, you think about freedom, the red, white and blue. Proud to be American. Then you think about family, friends, food, fireworks and fun. There is incredible option to celebrate on July 4 in Orlando with family and friends. Here are some celebrations of July 4 in Orlando that the most outstanding for their special entertainment.
If you haven't been to Walt Disney World in the past few years, brace yourself. Even if you're a Disneyland regular, visiting the Florida parks is a whole different game. As big as the city of San Francisco, the complex encompasses several theme parks, many themed hotels and resorts, 2 water parks, and more. Walt Disney World is not the most magical place on the earth for nothing. You have a lot of places to go, like the Expedition Everest, the water parks, the Happily Ever After, Magic Kingdom, and the best of all, the 4th of July activities. There will be tons of ways to celebrate America's independence, as the 14-minute fireworks show in Magic Kingdom, the Muppets Present, or the Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular show. Come and join the magic of Disney.
SeaWorld Orlando is an aquatic park that celebrates the America's birthday with one of Orlando's most incredible fireworks. This place at SeaWorld Orlando's 4th of July celebration, consisting of a patriotic finale to the park's regular end-of-day spectacle. Tonight, the event will light up the sky with fireworks, lasers, and pyrotechnics. It's all included with regular park admission and can be best viewed at SeaWorld Bayside Stadium.
Hello people, welcome to the state of California. This state has the most attractive and visited cities in the USA. And now you will see the beautiful place. California is a place of many months. It has cloudy coast, hot desert and fertile Central Valley. Also it has the most ancient trees. Amazing, isn't it? Now my classmate will show you the 3 best cities in California.
Now we will talk about San Francisco. Some important places in San Francisco are the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz Island, and Pier 39. The Golden Gate is a suspension bridge located in California, United States, which connects the peninsula of San Francisco in the north with the south of the county of Marin, near Sausalito. Golden Gate is also the name of the strait in which the bridge is built. Alcatraz Island. Alcatraz is a small island located in the center of the San Francisco Bay in California, United States. It is home to the Alcatraz Lighthouse and formerly served as a military fortification, as a military prison, and later as a federal prison until 1963. It became a national park in 1972 and received the designations of National Historic Landmark in 1976 and 1986. Pier 39. Pier 39 is a popular shopping and tourist attraction built on a pier in San Francisco, California. At Pier 39 there are shops, restaurants, a video gallery, street performances, an interpretive center for the Marine Mammal Center, the Bay Aquarium, 3D virtual tours, and the California Sea Alliance, located on the docks of the marina of Pier 39. From the pier, you can see Angel Island, Alcatraz, the Golden Gate Bridge, and the Bay Bridge. Now, we will talk about important things that they do to celebrate 4th of July. Every year, they host a large fireworks display over the bay. There are two sets of fireworks, one at the end of the municipal pier and another one is on Birch in front of Pier 39. It starts shortly before 9:30 p.m. and lasts around 30 minutes. Several local ferry and boat companies offer cruises for 4th of July, San Francisco. The cruises leave the Fisherman's Wharf neighborhood about an hour or more before the fireworks start. This gives the boats a chance to get to the perfect viewing point before they start.
San Diego is located on the coast of the Pacific Ocean. It is known for its stable and warm climate throughout the year, natural deep sea ports, and long beaches. It is the 8th largest city in the United States and the 2nd largest in California. It has important attractions that are considered historic with the nation. Among those are Balboa Park, SeaWorld, Zoo Safari Park, the Studio House, Little Italy, among others. The most prominent are Balboa Park. It is one of the largest and oldest parks in the United States, located on a reserve since 1895. It was built in 1815 and was named after explorer Vasco Núñez de Balboa, as well as open space and natural vegetation containing a variety of cultural attractions including museums, theaters, gardens, shops and restaurants, as well as the world-famous San Diego Zoo. San Diego Zoo. It is one of the most important zoological salons in the United States and around the world. It was created in 1915 and has about 400 specimens of more than 800 different species. Among those the flamenco of the Caribbean, the geoduck, the giant panda, etc. SeaWorld. It was founded in 1964 before graduates of the University of California. Originally, this would be an underwater restaurant, but the idea was not so convincing, so they decided to change all the zoological water park. In the early years, the park was like a private partnership, and in 1968 SeaWorld became a public company, allowing the company to grow. In 1970, a second SeaWorld park was built in the Ohio, near Cleveland. Then I was built another park in Orlando, Florida in 1973, and in 1988 opened the largest park in San Antonio, Texas. The 4th of July in San Diego is celebrated with Billy's entertainment with magicians, music, and one of the most important activities they do are artificial games. These activities begin on July 3 from 7 a.m.
Los Angeles is a rapidly growing city in Southern California and is the nucleus of the country's television and film industry. To continue, we will see the beautiful places where you can celebrate July the 4th. A suburb of Los Angeles, Hollywood is a destination in itself, with its own unique history and iconic sites. The attractions in Hollywood are closely associated with the film industry and the glamour of the silver screen. The hillside Hollywood sign, Hollywood Boulevard, and the Walk of Fame, and the Chinese Theater can easily fill a day or two of sightseeing. If you are lucky, you might even spot a celebrity or two. Santa Monica is a unique destination that is both chic and laid back, with a population that ranges from surfers, skateboarders, and yoga devotees to techies and business people. The beautiful stretch of golden sand along the coast and the famous Santa Monica Pier with its iconic Ferris wheel are what most tourists and come to enjoy, but you can find all kinds of experiences at this beachfront city. Venice Beach deserves its reputation as a place to see and be seen, making it perfect for people walking, although the vibe here is a little unusual. This stretch of golden sand on the Venice Beach boardwalk are always thronged with the people walking, cycling, rollerblading, and jogging. Eclectic shops on the street, performers of all kinds line the walkway. These are some activities that are held in Los Angeles to celebrate on July the 4th. Block Party at Grand Park, America Fest at the Rose Bowl, Palisade Americanism Parade, Fireworks Spectacular at Hollywood Bowl, July 4th at Dodger Stadium, Mr. and Mrs. Muscle Beach.
This state is of the better part from the world, for life is as well as for the travel is fantastic and beautiful. The person that live here be delighted with the landscape of California, joining the somebody of this town. Be my fellow show before and joined a Uber job invite a go is near for Julie in California, in where be safe of it remain enchant with its resident.
New Orleans, the largest city in North America, is located in the state of Louisiana, containing an area more than dynamic, alive, and colorful, the French Quarter, a place visited by many lovers of witchcraft. Due to its past with the dark arts, has many posts related to the tarot. One of its most popular monuments is the Voodoo Museum, almost unique in the world. The main purpose of this museum is to represent the traditional practices of Voodoo religion in New Orleans. The place brings the practices of ancient Voodoo with the contemporary one all together. It also holds artifacts of the great Queen of Voodoo, Marie Laveau.
It is believed that the New Orleans Historical Voodoo Museum is the only museum in the world dedicated to voodoo. The main purpose of this museum is to represent the traditional practice of voodoo religion in New Orleans. The museum brings together the practice of ancient voodoo with the contemporary, located in the historic French Quarter. The museum houses artifacts from the great queen of voodoo, Marie Laveau, an Afro-descendant woman who was born in the French Quarter of New Orleans on September 10 of 1794. It is said that Marie Laveau began openly practicing voodoo after her first husband disappeared. This caused that the Marie Laveau became famous among of the people of New Orleans. Many people, especially women, went to Queen of Voodoo to ask a favor. All kinds, spiritual, economic, and loving. Marie was admired.
Whether you like to kick back and relax or get out and explore, New Orleans is full of fun things to do this 4th of July. Catch fireworks at City Park or on the riverfront, or spend the day on the lakefront. If you want to see fireworks this 4th of July, go forth on the rivers, got you covered. At 9 p.m., dueling barges take to the Mississippi River and provide a spectacular fireworks show choreographed to a medley of patriotic songs. Head down to the riverfront and enjoy this show for all this 4th of July.
Celebrate the 4th of July before it happens with Happy 3rd of July at City Park. Beginning at 7 p.m., enjoy patriotic music from the Marine Corps Band New Orleans on the Goldring Wattenberg Great Lawn, and fireworks from the top of the peristyle at 9 p.m. Food will be available for purchase, including snowballs, but guests can also bring their own picnic. This event is free. Whether you like to have a picnic or eat out, tackle land or sea, enjoy sports or relax, the New Orleans lakefront has it all. Take a bike ride along the Lakeshore Drive, relax on the levees, and stay for the beautiful sunset this 4th of July.
United States Independence Day, better known as July 4th, is one of the most important celebrations in the country, and American people celebrate it with fireworks, cooking outdoor, and with lively competitions. In the case of New York City, we can celebrate the July 4th in different ways, which may be the following. First, we must attend the fireworks launch. Secondly, we can enjoy a delicious barbecue or picnic, because as the New Yorkers love to enjoy their day off and the weather to spend time outdoors, to be able to encourage the spirit of patriotism and to infect the other of all. And finally, we can delight in looking the musical Hamilton on Broadway, so we can strengthen our national roads. This musical tells the story of the founding father and the first Treasury Secretary of the United States.
The Empire State. The Empire State Building is a skyscraper situated in the 5th Avenue and East 34th Street in New York City, United States. This building measures 443.2 meters. It was the tallest building for 40 years between 1931 and 1971, during which the construction of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. After the destruction of the tower, the Empire State, it was once again the tallest building in the world, until it was surpassed by the One World Trade on April 13, 2012. The Empire State was named one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. It was designated a National Historic Monument in 1986.
Freedom Illuminating the World is the full and official name of this monument, which took 11 years to build. Measures 93 meters, including its base, and is the most famous symbol of the United States. It was designed and built in France by the sculptor Frédéric Bartholdi, in collaboration with the same engineer who made the Eiffel Tower. In 1976, when the United States celebrated 100 years of its independence, France gave him this statue. It weighs 225 tons and is green because, being covered by a layer of copper, it takes that color to the erosion. His crown has 7 rays representing the continents, and the table in his left hand has written the date July 4, 1776, which represents the date of independence of the country. In his right hand has a torch which symbolizes freedom. So, the Statue of Liberty is also a powerful insignia of ideals such as peace, human rights, abolition of slavery. So, the Statue of Liberty is also a powerful insignia of ideals such as peace, human rights, abolition of slavery, democracy, and opportunity.
Central Park. This park is surrounded by busy streets, and it is over 4 kilometers long and 800 meters wide. This park arose from the need an open space for its inhabitants that will improve public health and contribute to the formation of civil society. It is one of the most beautiful and famous parks in the world. Here you can find roses and baseball fields, a zoo, a carousel, rental boats, and a reservoir.
Pennsylvania is one of the places you should visit this 4th of July if you want to celebrate the Independence Day in an epic way. In the city of Philadelphia on July 4, there are a lot of free and fabulous events, as outdoor concerts from local and national acts, outdoor festivals and block parties, free entry to local museums and attractions, a parade, and also there are 3 dazzling of the most beautiful places in Philadelphia is the Spruce Street Harbor Park, an attraction along the Delaware River. In this place, you can participate in activities geared toward kids.
Old City is a historic neighborhood in Center City, Philadelphia, in the area near to Delaware River, where William Penn and the Quakers first settled. To tourists, it is best known as the site of Independence Hall and its encompassing Independence National Historical Park, Alfred's Alley, Carpenter's Hall, the Betsy Ross House, and many of Philadelphia's other historic sites. Penn's Landing is a waterfront area of Center City, Philadelphia, along the Delaware River. Its name commemorates the landing of William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania in 1682. In Penn's Landing, on the 4th of July, there is a concert where admission is free, and at the end of the concert, there is a small fireworks show.
Well, on July 4, a couple of mobbing ceremonies take place at a location in Philadelphia Historic District. The Celebration of Freedom ceremony, a dress crowd featuring special guests, a reading for the Declaration of Independence, music for the Phillips Pops Big Band, and more. Other plays were enjoyed the 4th of July in Independence Hall. The Independence Hall is the building where both a United States Declaration of Independence and the United States Constitution were debated and adopted. It's the centerpiece of the Independence National Historic Park in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Dozen and colorful float, marching bands, military groups, and more than 4,000 participants promenade from Independence Hall through the street of Philadelphia Historic District. The marvelous Salute to America Independence Day Parade. Parade goers should keep an eye out to visit Philadelphia's response, float inspired by Philadelphia's connection to the LGBTQ rights movement and the 15th anniversary of the Strong Riot.
Celebrate America funding at the Museum of the American Revolution with 9 days of special programming for all ages. Visitors can personally send messages to a flag-shaped declaration walls located outside the museum. Learn about the history of flag making, create Independence Day, inspired craft, and more. Where Museum of the American Revolution.